of course, is that how much are Heroic going to destroy these side lanes? But
yeah,
you were
because
talking about the Invoker pick too.
yeah, that too. I feel like when we started the draft, it was all about the Enigma because they came in with a plan clearly on the side of Beast Coast, right? Like they got rid of the Alchemist right away. You're getting rid of this Naga Siren. You're opening with the yeah, and, Analog obviously very experienced there. So he's been dropping some voice lines, little Grandmasters here and there, blazing over that sea of ignorance, like Invoker players do.
I will say it never feels great to see a bronze tier on your carry, which is what Hector is right now on the Bristleback. I'm a little surprised by that.
It's okay, it's a strength hero. He gets a natural buff.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, it's fine. He doesn't actually have to play them. He can just like tune into them. They're in his soul.
Well, right now, in some trouble is Skullfield, a bit too far forward, and El Misho gonna draw first blood. Hector not able to deal with these Eidolons, getting the split off on this one.
It's a little awkward because you're playing the melee and melee.
Okay.
So you don't have all the same advantages. Mercy and Enigma also has a lot of different shenanigans you can do. This is a pretty common duo because you can do your rebounds off of the Eidolons in different situations. You can chuck someone backwards like right over top of the Eidolons and suddenly you're body blocked.
Right.
There's a lot of tricky things you can do.
Well, not going to quite connect there with the Remnant from Lumpy, but we'll try and make a play for some of these CSing. So far, he's doing a really good job. 13-3 versus the 10-3 on that Invoker as Divine Llama beats into Moose a little bit, who's messing around trying to drag these waves. And not quite going to be able... Well, he might connect on the range creep. No. Good job there. King Jungles to pull it all the way to the side. They do finally connect down towards the river, and that's going to make this a little bit tougher, although with the disruption, they'll mess with this Morta a bit more.
Yeah, giving Divine Llama this good start here. And although he hasn't played it a lot, as Panda was saying, he's clearly been on the grind in matchmaking. Very cute. Very well done.
I like that.
Gotta do that with the Shadow Demon. Make sure you're blocking that small camp. That means it's not going to spawn there at the 3-minute mark, which means they can't pull to get the wave closer to your... It's kind of surprising that with how much action and movement over the map there's been, Lumpy's only 1-0-1. He actually hasn't been involved that much. He's been doing a lot of just like running around and dealing with the spiders, not getting like baited into a lot of these fights.
Right. Well, I think this is again by virtue a little bit of the Shadow Demon, because you've got Brood and Bristle that are hard to kill, so the main target is Invoker, and if SD's just sitting behind him the whole time, it's not easy.
No.
And this noose continues to tighten, it feels like, as Hector and the rest of Heroic are shutting down all of these different towers across the map. Now, this would be a good one. The Gleipnir is down. Good damage out onto this Broodmother. She goes down. Divine Llama in the dirt, and Beast Coast some signs of life.
Big pick off for them right now.
Misho comes.
Yeah. Oh, right, okay. Maybe not. Team fight to actually win. So, considering that next Aegis, I think, is probably the most important thing for Beast Coast right now is KJ. Looks like he might be going down again here, much faster this time.
Yeah, getting these items up.
Look at the lines, he drew the minimap.
Yeah. He's just drawn all over it. He's very upset about dying.
Scribbled on the whole map. Kill them!
So Field is going to get the hook shot in and land it now onto Moose. So this is going to be a dead tusk, but already they got what they came for. They got the kill on his Shadow Demon. Oh my god, is he going to live? No, he's not. Surely. Yeah.
How about that Grandmaster shard, though? That's a nice shard.
Yeah.
You know, no soul burn there. Maybe he could send a message to the team.
Well, almost towards that Aghanim Scepter for Lumpy, and these supports are going to be even more susceptible. He has been the one setting up for these kills. The unfortunate part for her is the
hurtling invincible and then just go feed. You know, they all do it. So.
That's true.
Even Hector's apparently susceptible.
Listen, as soon as you get
look at this. Beast Coast grabbing from behind. They go for the wave. Are they going to find actual heroes too, though?
Gem down on the ground. They kill the courier that had Gem. Now Lumpy finds one more kill. Tries to back out of there for the moment. Over and very far is this Void Spirit. Will manage to get some separation and get out of there. Pike turns, breaks, hits, damage, out, but already dead on Moose. And now has to get away. Hurricane Pike to create some separation. He's still fine.
They don't have to fight. They killed the wave.
Yeah.
They are not committed to this at all.
Listen, once Hector sees red, That's all he knows.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, pulls it back and he's gone! Hector goes down once, and now they have Black Hole ready.
And pierce the veil.
Got to be careful. Damage is out. Vitaly already on top of him. Has the Black Hole connection. Do they have enough damage to kill him off? It looks like the answer is yes.
Oh, the BKB's there from Vitaly, protected from the tornado. You can't cheat death.
If he gets a little bit too big for his britches. But it looks like this is just going to be one used to farm. Clear out the vision and maybe try and make a play for next Roche. 2.5 minutes till it's capable of respawning.
Vitaly finds a very late Wisdom Rune there. It's been marinating for 4 minutes.
Smoke up. Hector leading the charge.
They're sending the spiders up top as well, just to try and make sure that they can figure out what's going on. And also put some pressure on that top.
Also, we were praising Vitaly, but it was also Marcy a lot. Like the disposes to pull that Bristle out of position, being able to go in pretty, like the fact that he's only died 4 times is kind of crazy.
Yeah, and he's out here trying to get this Basher as well.
Yeah. Fear, push back. Ooh, forces the BKB, backs away.
Okay, that's 90 seconds now, where Hector is just not going to want to fight.
Back. Yep. Heroic did not build up enough of a lead or really take the high ground in a meaningful way. Have they extended this game long enough on the side of Beast Coast?
Yeah, again, it's going to be... I think this time they are definitely ready to fight the Aegis, I would hope. I think that you...
That was the handshake and then the walk away. Can they take the fight now, though? Very little committed to get the BKB out of this Bristle. And on the hunt, Invoker shows in the mid lane.
The scan hits. They know they're coming here. Divine Llama getting spotted.
Jump in, silence.
They got him.
Connection. Damage, dead shot, it's there. Is it going to be enough? Second dead shot, he's gone.
Now Hector's in.
He's in very far. Silence already.
Seconds.
He needs it just a little bit longer, 5 seconds away. And realizing this, they're going to back out. They also had the Demonic Cleanse used, but that's Invoker dead. And another 30 seconds to 50 seconds where this Aegis is not going to be used.
Yeah, there's going to delay more and more.
Or Hector decides to run it. Maybe he feels like he doesn't need another core.
Silver Edge is coming in.
Pike moves in. There it is. Caught. Gleipnir. BKB out. Dude, it is... There's not a ton of deaths. You know, 32 and 41 minutes. It's decent. But there's been a lot of fighting.
And they are smoking. They're still chasing here. Lumpy's got his jumps. He's looking.
Vitaly blinks forward. Clockwork the one to be interrupting all of this. And Stun is out. Dead on the clock. Vitaly's still hunting.
Oh, Divine Llama getting greedy.
And finds him. Forces out the BKB, but look at the deeps. Pretty
get back there with the Trickster Cloak.
Misho has the Ancient Guardian there. That is, I mean, he's got damage now.
Yeah, he was thinking about a Daedalus. Still has it queued up.
Everybody wants to be a carry.
I mean, when there's this much gold on the map, why not?
True.
All right, well, 30 seconds left on this Aegis. I think it's not going high ground, this one.
True.
I think we can say that pretty confidently here. So, time's delayed once again here for Heroic, as Hector is going to walk directly into 2 of them.
Vitaly is there.
He's so
broken, dead.
He's so ready to use this Aegis.
Are they going to go for more Lumpy, trying to find KJ? They can't get in time, but there it is. The hook shot. That breaks it. It gets Hector out of trouble, but Schofield, he's going to pay the price.
Vitaly dying.
Backing away. Divine Llama jump in, find that spider. Instead, they get the bigger target in the analog. Now, Hector does manage to kill the Enigma, but he is all alone. Now, if there is one hero that you want to be all alone, it could be Bristleback.
Yeah, they're just going to ignore him, though.
Run down the lane.
There is no buyback on this Invoker right now.
800 gold away from having it. Doesn't have anything to help keep him alive here. There's the BKB turnaround, and now Hector has to play, well, I was going to say really safe, but he kind of runs in. Does not have BKB now. Gonna pop the Bristleback. There is the punch, and now the shards, now the connection. Pulling him in closer and closer, feared. Down to about 1/3 of his HP. Still feeling strong and in charge. Pike has to back away.
Schofield
goes forward, break done! Schofield looks for the hookshot connection, takes him down! What a hit! Schofield with the blade mail, making good use of it, but does he have enough damage to get him out alive? No. still, that was so necessary.
Oh, that triple flare was
whoa.
so good.
Pike takes a lot of damage there. Sunstrike! Woo! Just out of their butt! The Shadow Demon! Illusions! You gotta be kidding me, KJ!
To survive the Sunstrike and just die from the disruption?
But from the vision of the Sunstrike. The supports,
insanity.
dude. The supports.
They did it all. 7,000. But KJ just disrupts them, and these illusions, they just don't want to give up.
Right.
It's so casual the way they just walk after him.
Oh, and then the Sunstrike, he dodges that, but then the vision from the Sunstrike means illusions can hit.
Insane.
Oh, jeez.
Actually,
wait, but the snowball save! Lumpy up on the high ground trying to beat into Divine Llama. Has to assimilate, back away. El Misho, he's in trouble. Hector tries to chase, they get him away. Pike running in with that Silver Edge. Do they want to go onto anybody? Hector's right there, broken, punching, pierce the veil, black hole, damage out, but disruption, the save coming from KJ keeps Hector alive, but it's not going to be for long enough. Now the turn, Divine Llama trying to get out. They find the Shadow Demon, get that kill. No buyback on the Bristle. And Devi takes the northern route to get himself out of trouble. Is it going to be enough to get him all the way out of their shards? Just a little off the mark. Lumpy looking, hunting. Devi, he gets out.
Nothing they could do.
Oh, man, less than 1,000 gold. And look at that swing.
Just the damage in these
ability chart.
Oh, can I get a parting shot? Or the kick.
The parting shot is really interesting. I think that is super underrated.
I mean, he is a Muerta player, right?
Yeah.
I feel like the Muerta players know how to use it. It's not just the casual Muertas, but he passes it off. He gave it to the Enigma. Which, honestly, fair enough. That one is also ridiculous. That's the black hole where it now has this non-interrupting pull that pulls you in. It's really difficult to...
All of Radiant have their shards already, but the Tormentor gives a little bit of extra gold to all of them.
Interesting that Schofield picks up the Yules, but then is thinking about a Scythe after. I thought maybe he was trying to go for a full-on Wind Waker decision since we're hitting this late game, but just want, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he has this Abyssal, but if Beast Coast with this gold lead, they just do not want to give you a good chance. So, I mean, Blink Dagger is you solving your own problem, but ideally he's going to try and rely on his teammates. Like, now there's a Blink Dagger on Analog. Schofield being a claw.
The Aegis is about to be down.
They found Vitali?
Going around the side, they find a BKB black hole. Do they know about the refresher? Already Divine Llama trying to heal back up through all of this. They have a second salvo if they want it. The Clockwork dead with Brood also gone, and Invoker just getting whittled down.
Vitali's not ready yet.
They're not quite in position. They got to be careful. Hector, he's turning Bloodstone. Good heals is out. The damage is almost enough. Lumpy barely able to get away from that. But finally, will be brought down. Walks forward. Vitali, he gets the kill. But 4 buybacks as they're going to run forward and try and catch him. Can they get the rest of these heroes? It's pretty good to get Pike. 2 more buybacks come from Beast Coast. A very, very tense moment in this game.
Yeah, they do not want to have to buy back here on Pike. Vitali's able to save that next black hole, forces out the buyback, so he has that trump card here.
Right down here to the south, they force staff silence. Abyssal blade damage out. It is a black hole onto this Bristleback, and he's gone. If they don't get Lumpy now, it's all over. Lumpy gets away, and Invoker is going to fall. And with that, 4 heroes dead, no buyback. Beast Coast can just run it down the lanes.
Apparently you can cheat death. I don't know how Lumpy got out of that one. Somehow manages to escape so many heroes around him, but just getting to the perfect amount of survivability, and as well as Vitali lurking around nearby, it just goes to rip the black hole there onto Hector, and they have the damage to finish him.
Unreal. I mean, the panel said it, the coach said it, everybody said it. This was a Void Spirit game. Lumpy made his plays, and with that, Beast Coast move up 1-0 in this series as we head back to the panel.
Yeah, I think he's just... I think they're going to be...
Well, they're bringing multiples.
Oh, wait, the disruption, though.
Oh, he's going to get it in time! Oh, that's got to be so frustrating. He'll lose his life, but you're happy to lose it for that one. So KJ goes down, but both Wisdoms go in their direction. rotations around from Luna to try and get active. Is saving a point right now at level 7 in case there's a need for the Eclipse, but down here bottom, Vitaly, he's going to be found, going to get chased, the spear stolen. Oh, and that's going to be a rough one to give up.
Yeah, I think Schofield's steals are going to be really important in this game because before they have the spear, damage of the spear, these kind of steals are the ways you're going to get these kills on Lumpy. That's what he's rotating in here for on Schofield.
10-minute mark, jumps in, wants to get it. It's a haste run.
They deny it from him, though.
That's big.
Lumpy had no choice. He had to just leave. These waves, they kind of like, even though Heroic are on the same page of like, oh, we're getting our Bristle, we're getting our Aegis and stuff, BEASTCOAST also recognizing that they have more space and time to farm because of how clumped they're playing.
Oh my god, they can't see him. That's crazy. More pings come out. Yeah, I feel like 1 or 2 wards here and like all of this stops. Also.
Yeah. It's just, I guess, in the moment, obviously, like, you're thinking so much about just, like, getting your group up and doing your thing.
Yeah.
Now they also don't really want to have to go for, oh, Radiant are scanning. They're looking.
Elmisho's about to take a tier 2.
Oh, he gets rolled into. He blinks right into where Analog was going.
They find their man. Does not have a TP either, so he is, oh my, okay, he's going to roll to the side.
He's like, I need the lifesteal, save me.
Keep him alive. It's not going to happen.
Yeah,
now roll up top, finding this Mars. Vitaly in trouble. Vitaly dead. All right, Heroic. The throat singing signals. They're a little bit happier about how the last couple minutes have gone.
Yeah, they needed something like this too because of this Aegis. Like, I was worried they wouldn't have a chance to like defend their Wisdom Rune and get the Aegis, because I feel like they were trying to sort of play around that. But now with a couple of kills, they can get the Aegis.
Jumps in, black hole into the BKB. So knowing that the rest of the team is over at Roche, Analog doesn't have anywhere else to go. They're there to block off his roll, and they get the kill.
Yeah, and in the year 2024, Black Hole, or rather, BKB not going to save you in that situation from a Storm Spirit. He can still pump quite a bit of damage into you.
Lumpy already has his shard completed. So with Aegis in hand, how much can they get done? Elmisho pops his BKB, decides to run away, wants to give him a target to get the jump off. And now Rubik stealing it. Ball Lightning, he can hunt a little bit now. That's a tough one to give up. Moose is going to be left behind.
All right, now they're starting to get some stuff done here. They have this Aegis. They have the confidence. Can they get the map in a state where they can actually pressure an objective? That'll be the question.
Conda done, and immediately back to farming for Pyke.
No BKB for 30 seconds on the Storm Spirit. I think this tier 2, as long as they can keep these next couple waves alive, it should be claimed by them. Analog's cleaning up bottom.
You can see how good of a job they've done on BEASTCOAST of just keeping them constantly at bay, needing to deal with this split push annoyance. It's a Deso completed for the Mars.
Yeah. Amping up that damage. Not going to go for any sort of an aura. They do have triple BKBs, right? BKB on the Mars, BKB on the Storm, BKB on the Luna, so the auras aren't quite as important.
Forces it out. BKB popped by Hector. And that's tier 3 tower down. They know there's no black hole. Range tracks Elmisho, trying to run away. Rebound is ready. Decides to jump on out, but the silence is already there.
Stolen Eclipse as well here.
Oh. Not bad at all.
No, that's a great one to grab.
Pyke is just going to get out of there. Is going to try and push this bottom wave a bit, while mid, they still have to deal with this Bristle.
The creeps, they're almost close enough. If they can save that top wave, because they don't have any mid, but they can get this range creep up. That'll break the back door.
Is it going to live? Well, they have a whole nother wave coming in after.
Is anyone going to... They can now go mid? Or I guess just knock this tower if they want.
They still have 30 seconds until Black Hole is back up.
They don't have Analog either.
The Sun decides to jump, good blink back. Looking for more, instead going for the Shadow Demon. Now the spear comes out, able to connect, but it's not doing enough. Self-save on KJ. Needs to get out of there. Vitaly already dead. Lumpy in trouble. Has to back out. The TP away, understanding there was no way he gets out of there on Moose, but the blink forward with the Eclipse. Schofield takes down the Storm. Pyke already doing some good damage to Hector there with the Conda. Does he have enough to keep doing more? Divine Llama off to the side also has that level 20 talent on this Luna. And now they actually have Luna illusions of their own. With the Mantas popping, SD able to get some extra deeps out there.
Yeah, doing quite a bit to help this push. That's going to get the melees. Hector, confident enough that it was going to get finished off, just moves on to the middle one. 30 more seconds.
Conda, it's doing what it can, but this is 2 sets of racks at least.
And this all started from trying to fight outside of the base because they saw Analog down bottom and thought that was going to be their best chance.
This is the problem. El Misho now turns on to Divai Llama, trying to punch him out. But already needs to back away. Running. Still has that BKB at the ready. Jukes away from Divai. But then with Schofield coming in, it's eventually going to be death. Had BKB, but can't do anything else about it.
That should be... actually, there's still creeps up top too, the catapult. So yeah, can't even get the back door back. And now the waves are coming in mid anyway.
Danger does have that Conda ready to break it, but there's still that minute left on the Aegis. AC fully completed. Trying to do what they can. They have that black hole. Storm can zip in if they want, maybe catch him on the second life, but they have to move quickly. There is not that much HP left, but the Bloodstone already popped.
Oh, he blinks in.
Now jumping for the backline. Analog is there, finding already the Shadow Demon. Can they get more? Hector out. They have the Mars Arena connection. Enough for the kill? Yes. They take down one. Now Lumpy tries to back away. They've already lost the Mars. Pike down on the low ground. He's in trouble as Hector is all over him. El Misho wants to jump in to help, but they have to get away. Still has that Eclipse, but eyes
on. He's seeing red.
This Rax, they're just moving forward, taking down these buildings. That is going to be just about Mega Creeps. Not all the way. Lumpy jumped upon another round of the Eclipse coming from Schofield. There is not enough damage left in the tank. It seems the Muerta was the problem because they got all the answers in the world for this Luna. There is no answer for Hector as they jump in, kill him. GG called. What an absolutely fabulous performance from Heroic.
Yeah, it really was. The patience they showed this game, because it was scary. Like, they were getting pulled around this map by Beast Coast. They're doing a great job of cutting waves, pulling them everywhere. But it just, much like...
movement forward and putting a little bit of pressure onto the Tier 1 tower.
Yeah, likewise mid lane here with the catapult and the tree. Divine Llama, they're going to throw him over. They have the overgrowth.
He's very tanky, hard to kill. But with all the magic damage that they've got in the overgrowth connection, it's enough. Now Pike moves in too. Snowball onto the creeps. They're going to pop the Eclipse immediately, try and bring him down low, and yes, indeed, they get that finish. Vitaly's a little ways away, but they move in with Analog now. Kick him to the side, and actually that kind of keeps him alive. The misplay
power
there.
Shot missed.
It kept him alive after the kick. Now they're going to full on go into Analog, try and finish him off. Another Lucent Beam, done. 4 dead, and Hector can't believe it.
That's crazy. I can't
to deny that one.
But it's not going to end the same way, right? You can't just walk on the high ground and destroy all the buildings this time. That's not an option for Heroic. So,
no, now Misho, they're going to lose him. Tried to get denied again, didn't quite manage it. But these little pickoffs, and now, I mean, Beast Coast, and this is what we were talking about, there is a chance here to fight, but you don't have El Misho now. It just doesn't feel perfect. Maybe with Tiny Avalanche. Oh, the silence! Toss back BKB. Gonna find 1 kill. On to KJ. Can they get Divai Llama afterwards? It looks like the answer is maybe.
No.
Snowball. Oh, this is dangerous. Danger. Hector's here. Now the damage is going to start to come out. Blade Mill already out from the Earth Spirit, but the toss already gone. That's 1 round. The Aegis is there. El Misho can TP back in if he wants, but they're TPing out. They break Vitaly's TP. They're going to lose the Kunkka, lose the tree, most likely, yes. They were able to burn through the Aegis, but one doesn't feel... They just need to take the fight on their own terms, it feels like. And...
Man, El Misho is just one-track mind, huh?
Dude. Oh, man.
I don't think he needs to do this. This is a little over.
Yeah.
Like, over the top here, man. Like, you have Blink.
Heroic might be able to outflank them a second time in this series by just going through the gate. If Beast Coast don't make a move soon, I think Heroic just claim this one themselves. But instead they are going to fight. Walrus punch to start. Overgrowth follows that one up. Now,
the boat.
Lasso already out. It's good damage. Schofield in some trouble. Do they have enough? Divine Llama, he's already on to this Luna. She's broken. Whirlwind run away on the side of Beast Coast after Tree is dead. Lumpy throws out an avalanche. They back out of there. Kunkka in trouble. Vitali, he doesn't have anywhere left to go. He's dead. Eclipse is out. It's good damage, but will it be enough? Can he run down Devi, the Glimmer, and now they have to back out? Pike, Gleipnir, not going to break that TB. The BKB lasted long enough. So they will be able... Well, here's the problem. Roche...
Well, thankfully only connects on the tree and doesn't catch the Tiny in behind. And despite the boat coming through, again, the snowball eventually happens. And they use that to not only defend themselves, but then chase right after.
Yeah.
Schofield, amazing fight here. Drinking Buddies gets forward, comes in, keeps...
Out on the south side for Roche.
Okay, they do, but there's an 8-second BKB and now a Lincoln Sphere here for Hector. So,
Lumpy.
the jump from El Micho, very tough. Ooh, good blink from Lumpy.
Gets out of there. Vitali, silence for now.
Pike is nowhere nearby. He's out hitting Ancients right now, and they have a Radiant Ward that might know this. It's hard to tell.
Trying to back out now on Heroic. Second Roche still ready. They're cutting down these trees. Don't want to deal with Treant Protector.
Their Roche is not that fast either.
They go in to try and take it.
The Whirlwind single target focus is not great. Sure, it's better than just raw right-clicking, but compared to Focus Fire, it's pretty pathetic.
They hear the sound, and now they know that they can go, and they know it's not going to be that quick. They're starting to run down this direction. Heroic, kind of a crazy move, but they're getting through it quickly enough. They might actually be able to do this in time, and look at him. King Jungle's X Mark, it's already out the avalanche. Do they have enough to get it? It is going to be Aegis on the ground.
It's so
Or lift up, and Hector gets it. Just in time. And now the rest of them, though, in some trouble. Drinking Buddies, but look at the damage coming out from Pike. Analog is just going to fall. So they managed to take that fight indeed, and now Hector...
He's on top of him.
Body blocks, chase. Do they have another avalanche? 5 seconds away, the shackle will latch. They don't quite have the ability to run down that Wind Ranger.
Couldn't quite get in range for an X marks the spot. Nothing to help him get there.
The banner's still in the pit.
Yeah, I mean, that was complete chaos. Oh, nice. Use the scan there. They're going to find a kill up top there. Schofield comes to the Twin Gate.
And that's Gem back.
Thank you very much. Lumpy with the Conda.
Well, an 8,000 gold lead now for Beast Coast after the gem gets traded back. Again, Aegis and hands from Heroic. We're kind of having this like push and pull happen between the two squads. But it feels like Beast Coast is coming out a little bit ahead. Wind Ranger versus Luna.
It feels like it's just scrappy, we're going late game kind of game, you know?
Oh yeah. Gleipnir, good shackle. Hector still playing very far forward. Not afraid of anything with this Aegis in hand.
Hector will become quite the beast, of course. Luna, sure, great scaling carry as well, no doubt about that. Oh, Hector.
That was Lincoln's. Damage out. That's a freebie. That's an absolute freebie. And now Analog runs in, gets pulled out. Actually kicked away, it looked like.
Be free?
I think he was trying to kick him back maybe, but Magnetize is there. Blade Mail.
Analog?
Does not appear to matter. The Blade Mail is not working and the boats are ripping him to shreds, but look at the focus fire from Hector. Tears down one, looks for another. Can he find any more? They have Power Shot ready, but it's too long range to connect onto any of them. Vitali, snowball broken! And just like that, the Kunkka gets brought down. 3 for 1.
While Analog misses the roll on the Tiny, ends up catching all of that damage, but he took the damage. And everyone else tee off in the moment.
It does feel like Dota Plus still very much favoring the Luna, which, I mean, again, you think about the cost of losing a fight against a Luna in the late game scenarios. It can be really bad. Schofield rapidly going to die. Pike godlike on this hero. That come out from KJ. They're going to have to come and contend with that. 2 minutes until Roche respawns. Another long respawn.
Had another Trickster Cloak picked up. Another good reason for the MKB. 2 of them to deal with for this Luna.
This is actually, I feel like Roche being down here is really good for Heroic, because they can push out that other lane at least.
Yeah, but this is great ward still here for Beast Coast, and they're setting up on it.
They catch him here. Analog. Oh, Lotus right away. El Misho can't get him. And now he's in far. Lumpy jumps forward, wanted to get an Avatoss. Not going to find it. Snowball already onto him. Walrus punch, pushback. Pike trying to get into range. Now they roll forward. They find him. Magnetize. The damage is out. The Whirlwind. Batrider already dead. Vitaly in trouble. Pike backing out. Meanwhile, on the other side, you got Lumpy completely in no man's land. And while they will get Hector brought down fairly low, they are not going to be able to get out with the rest of these heroes. Devi Llama right onto Pike. Analog backing away, trying to survive through this, but Moo with the overgrowth. Wait, but he kicked him away. He keeps him separation, and now keeping control of that Tusk. Devi Llama still trying to chase. Connection onto the Luna. Is it enough damage? The turn, the hit. It's good. They got him. Vitaly now has to get out of there, but it's not going to happen. Heroic. They win the pivotal fight. And Roche is still 50 seconds away.
And they needed buybacks there from the Bat and from the Tiny.
Elimination to see who moves on. And of course, even if you, well, whoever wins this game, you still have to play later today too. So much at stake at this tournament. And a Shackle will connect. Oh, Lumpy. Lumpy. Where's the help? Where's his buddies? They have an overgrowth ready. The BKB is there. He's taking less damage. El Misho jumps in again, not able to get the lasso. The Lincoln Sphere was already up. Nothing to break that one. Pike, now he's also caught. Dude, the shards! Schofield, God! And now this Luna in trouble. They're going to drop the boat, try and turn, get him away, but it's not enough.
That's it?
Luna's gone for 90 seconds.
Oh, that fight is over. They're going to get this tier 2. I mean, there's just no chance of coming back in this one right now.
Schofield, God. What an unbelievable shard.
Yeah, he just cut them off.
Should have a clear path towards Roche. And for Beast Coast, I feel like now you got to make some type of a big move. They've got to try and find them outside of the base, get some type of a pick off. Because if they're just free to go in and secure the next Aegis.
Hector with 3,700 HP right now, by the way.
You can see how big of a swing this has been over the last couple of minutes, but 21%, not insurmountable.
That's importantly amazing odds for being down 20.
And because they know that Roche is capable of respawning, Beast Coast sending these illusions to high ground, not seeing anybody home, they might just try and push this.
How about the real deal?
Schofield is there on him. Now the jump forward Devi will find El Misho. El Misho in trouble. They run in. Oh, it's Snowball! Whoa!
It was so close to coming back.
That punch, that could have been it. El Misho, again, in some trouble. TP's out, not going to happen.
Lumpy down here, just making some moves elsewhere on the map. They're all going to run down here on the side of Beast Coast.
Are we getting to tier 5 neutrals? Do you think there's a chance this game?
There's definitely a chance, but
oh wait, they're coming through. They're coming through. The boat is down. Analog is out.
They're
TPing roll away. Schofield realizes can't be here anymore. Hector comes in too. Lumpy backing away with the shield rune in hand.
Oh, Lumpy again.
BKB, avalanche, toss, turn, hit, toss, damage out. He's still so tanky though. And now they back away. Vitaly taking a ton of damage. So too is Pike with the Mortimer's kisses. That's more than enough to find the finish. And 3 are dead with no buybacks because of gold. That is a tough pill to swallow.
They felt like the hot.
Have to worry about a thing here as AC bought by Tusk. They're trying to close this one out. Beast Coast, they found their first win against this org this entire year, but unfortunately it was only going to be one win. As you take a look at this one, Heroic running down the lanes, Ancient exposed, Hector comes in for the finish. Heroic, they're just too strong. The couple buybacks, triple buyback, doing what they can.
Headset is off.
Kunkka's a little bit late. They're going to take this one down. GG is called. Beast Coast are eliminated. Heroic, they move on.
Man, cool guys don't look at explosions. Hector doesn't